Hi there, Cosmic Family. My name is Yahliali. In this incarnation, I am here today to remind you certain transits that I mentioned in the video of the energies of the week, because today we have the perfection of many aspects at the same time. We've been feeling them from the beginning of the week, and some others corresponded to the last days. So I'm going to clarify that better, and I am going to add one more aspect that I didn't mention. So this May 7th, 17th that we've just passed, Mercury in Taurus created this square with Pluto in Aquarius retrograde. That it speaks to us of a transformation of a mindset, mental postures that prevent us from connecting with what is valuable in us, and also with decisions that can co-create that well-being, that growth in our experience. It also leaves in evidence dynamics of manipulations and energetic abuses, because sustaining those dynamics also disconnect us from our value. But principally, this has to do with new ideas that we have to approach, and the fear we have to face in order to implement them. In the end, Pluto exposes all the mental processes that are not collaborative, so we can give death to them. And this is in effect this transit until Sunday, because Mercury moves pretty fast. Then Mars, the planet of action, it is the activation of the masculine energy that we all have in order to take action for our own desires, and it's in its house, so it is very comfortable, Mars in here, and is calling us to be brave, to take courage, to assume an evolutionary opportunity, because it is perfecting its conjunction with the North Node. And this could be linked with something that could have gestated in the eclipse areas too. But as every conjunction with the North Node, I mentioned this the other day, this is linked with opening a new path to the unknown and letting go, because opposition with the South Node in Libra, dynamics in relationships that are preventing us from executing a healthy independence, seeking of external validation, or putting our desire aside in order to be condescendent, these kind of things. So people pleasing. In English, there are terms, specific terms to describe this. Also, we have the perfection of the conjunction with Venus and Uranus in Taurus. And this I've been talking about, manifestation of disruptive scenes, important changes in area of relationships, of resources, and the relationship with ourselves, our self-love. It is about assuming new experiences, detaching from old structures that don't resonate with our present authenticity, with who we are right now. And here we have to understand that, every human being is valuable. The value of life is not determined by anything. But what happens, coming back to Mercury in Taurus in a square with Pluto in Aquarius, is that the conditioned mind could activate these programmings that disconnect us from the appreciation of ourselves and of life. And these programmings could make that people stay in spaces that in which they are not valued, they are not appreciated, neither for fear to lose, or for fear to what they don't know, sorry. And this sets a reality, this co-creates a reality, but no one and nothing determines the value of a person, because all of those programmings correspond to an identity that is, we use it while in our passage here, but our identity is not our soul nor our spirit. So it is important to take that in account. And at last, the Sun is perfecting its conjunction with Jupiter, that we feel it from the beginning from the week of the week too. And this is about expansion, this is about growth, this is about enjoyment, the materialization of something we wanted to see grow too in our experience. But this transit has its polarity, like an excess of trust and assuming unnecessary risks in, especially in investment of resources, or excesses under, the enjoyment thing and under the enjoyment. So also the sun is activating this sextile with Neptune in Pisces that is perfected this Sunday. Jupiter is going to perfect this on the full moon, this I think that I mentioned, but in mathematical degrees, all is active. So Jupiter amplifies, increases every energy that is already there. And the ways we can channel the sextile with Neptune is linked with flowing with what life presents. Sensibility, creativity, empathy, compassion, but also we could be more sensitive and permeable to the emotions of other people. Victimism is the other polarity of Neptune, confusion or deception because reality doesn't correspond to certain ideals, idealization too. So it is a harmonic aspect, so the tendency is to the other manifestation, but it is important to mention this version of the energy, because if it manifests, it is not to judge it, but to change it. Because the marvelous thing about reconnecting ourselves to consciousness is that nobody and nothing can condition us from there. But as we are human beings, we know that this is a practice and we have our own challenges in that process. So I just wanted to mention this today. Thank you, everyone, and see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.